Okay, hello everybody. My name's Renee Varnador, and this is Soul Portal Journeys. And I'm here today with two of my friends, Carolyn and my new friend Brandy. And we are going to be reading angel cards today. So if you have I'm expecting a couple more friends to pop in. But what I like to do at the very beginning is to call in 7 of the archangels to represent the 7 directions. Now, you'll have to forgive me because I have a cold. Thank goodness we're on Zoom. I'm not going to infect anybody, but my voice is not what it usually is. So you'll just have to, forgive me. But here are the words, and we start facing east. So we're going to face east and begin with this. And there's my friend Kimberly. So that's good. So here we go. Figure out where east is for you. And if you want to stand up and face east, and then we're going to move to south. So here we go. Spirits of the east, air inspiration, Archangel Raphael, please come. Spirits of the south, fiery creative spirits, Archangel Michael, please come. Spirits of the west, watery loving spirits, Archangel Gabriel, please come. Spirits of the north, Mother of potential,
north this way.
Archangel Uriel, please come. Spirits of the low, Mother of potentiality, Archangel Sandalphon, please come. Spirits of above, for the sky perspective change, Archangel Raguel, please come. Spirits of within, heart space gifts, Archangel Haniel, please come. Okay, and if you want to stay standing, we're now going to vocally clear 7 of the main chakras right here. I may be over here playing the harmonium, but we're starting with Lam, which is the root chakra, and we're going out Lam, Vam, Ram, Yam, Hum in the throat, Om at the third eye, and Om at the crown. So I'm just going to play the notes that people feel or correspond to these, but what it does is notice how you feel right now and see if you notice any difference when we're done. Okay, so notice now your body and head. Does it feel any different than before we did that? You might notice some tingling. You might notice some tingling in your hands, or I certainly notice it in my nasal passages because I've got a cold. So that kind of didn't do me any favors. But so that's our 7 chakra sound vibration. And now we're going to look at where we are on the soul portal map. This is when you're trying to navigate your inner life. This is when you're trying to navigate the soul of you as opposed to your external life. There's tons of maps in the 3D world that we can follow. But when you're trying to figure out what's going on as far as where your soul is on the journey, then you got to look at a different kind of map. So this is the cycle of the soul portal map. And this is the card that I pulled for this time period, and it's the galaxy. It's a galaxy, It's one of the spiral galaxies because we really move this, even though this looks like a circle, really the soul portal map is like a spiral. And we can see kind of where we are, you know, when we look within where we are on our journey right now. And I know that I'm really heading into a deep time of potentiality and being called to write, which is why this is the last class that I'm going to teach for 2 months. And so, but you may be in a very creative time. You may have something that's going on that changes what you're doing. But these are all possible places where your soul could be, you know, you could be in healing right now, clearing. You could be in this kind of inspiration for your creativity. So you could be having received the gift after the clearing. So these are all possible things. And this is a gift. If you go to my website, this is a gift on my website, the Soul Portal Map, and you can like look. Each one of these perspective change has different adjectives for this word, and then there's a little video that helps you figure out how to use the Soul Portal Map. So if you're doing card spreads, a lot of times I will put the cards around here and kind of see where, if I'm doing like a life reading where I want to see where I've been in my life on a soul level, I'll pull the cards and I'll look, see where they land on that. I use it as a card spread. So we're going to talk a little bit about where we are in terms of the Palladian Earth energy astrology. As you know, I love astrology and do a lot of astrology sessions with people. And I've studied with Pia Orlean and got readings from her and studied the Palladian Earth energy calendar. And these are the 20 spiraling, it looks flat, but it's spiraling Earth energies. There's 20 of them. And today we are at listening. So we are at the listening Earth energy today. And what is that? So it's a west-facing energy, and it's a kind of a mystery. We're facing the mystery, and we're listening to what we don't yet know. And so we're going to step out of our pessimistic, controlling, troubled thoughts. If we notice that's where our brain is, we step into empathy, care, and responsibility. And so just kind of opening to whatever sound. A friend of mine just had an angel sing for him this morning, and I'm like, yeah, I know, because the angels sang to me the song we sang at the very, very beginning. And so a lot of times, if you really are listening, you can hear different vibrations and different songs and different melodies coming through. But stepping into a sense of responsibility for yourself and others. There's also, besides Earth energies that the Pleiadians have told us about, there's also universal energies. So wherever you go, if you go wandering the galaxy or whatever, or the universes, these are kind of like common energies. There's 13 of them. And so you know that the spiraling energy of the Earth energies and the spiraling energies of the universal energies, they're going to meet up. And they're not going to meet up exact. So we're at a 10 today, which is a manifesting energy. So what is a manifesting universal energy? So we're manifesting from our previous work what has been built up. So what we've been focused on is manifesting today. So we're like, what we've been doing is coming to fruition. If we like what we're receiving, great, you know, keep focusing on what you want to be creating. If you know, so just be aware of what you're manifesting in your life today. And there's evolutionary guidance cycles. So every 13 days we change because there's only 13 days in the universal cycle. every 13 days we change to a new energy. And the evolutionary guidance energy that started this last cycle is healing, which I talked about last week. And it's still healing. And then we're going to be moving on to another cycle. But this last 13 days, this current 13-day cycle we're in, is a period of possible solutions to previous selfish and reckless behaviors, giving us an opening for true collective healing. So if we're looking more now, a lot of times we focus in the earth energies and the universal energies. A lot of times we're focusing on ourselves because we're the only ones we can change. But as we go forward in our groups and who we interact with, we can open into a sense of collective healing. And it looks like my friend Diane just showed up today, so that's awesome. Just in time for this little mini meditation, Diane. So here are the energies of today, and they're kind of, this is the earth energy. I've got these flowers where we've got listening energy, we've got universal energy, manifesting energy, and then we've got evolutionary guidance energy, which we can kind of do a little bit of, let's think about our ear. Let's put our hand to our ear and see if we can be listening. How can we listen? This listening energy. And then in our other hand, we can be manifesting what is coming into our hand from above us, what is coming into our hand from above. You know, we've got those two hands, what is being manifest and what we are listening to, and we're bringing it to our heart chakra. We are seeing, okay, healing energy. How does healing energy work? How can collective healing energy work here? Okay, so that was kind of interesting. I feel like I really needed the healing. So if you popped in late, I was saying that I've got a cold today, so it's a good thing these classes aren't live, right? Because I won't infect anybody. So here we go. We are now at the point where we're going to do messages from the archangels. We are doing a group archangel readings, and we're going to see, this is the deck we've been using. Whatever deck you have, you can go ahead. And what we're going to do is we're going to, I also have a free gift. It's a one-page handout that you can download if you are on my email list. So it's called 3 Steps to Inspired Angel Card Readings, and you can work with that. And I've got a new guest. Hello. Hi, Samantha. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you.
Where are you from? Where are you calling in from?
I'm calling in from Saratoga Springs, New York.
Oh my gosh, how nice. The completely other side of the country from me.
Yeah.
Okay, and I've got another person who's showing up now. This is fun, having new people. Oh, Kia. Oh, hi. Hi, Kia. Welcome. I'm glad you found us this week. All right. Okay, so we're just getting to the part where we're about to read the angel cards. So if you have a deck of cards, you know, that's cool. What we're going to do is we're going to shuffle the cards. Okay, and I'm just gonna, sometimes it's kind of hard to shuffle the cards because they're pretty big. So what I like to do is I like to have my hands, 3 of my fingers on one end and like my thumb on the other. Okay, so they're a little harder to do than playing cards. And then I have them really close together and just shuffle them like that. So the first person that was here today was Brandy, and Brandy's new. Where are you from, Brandy?
I'm from Southern California, Buena Park.
Oh, cool. Buena Park?
Yep, Buena Park.
Oh, cool. Okay. So this is Brandy's first time. So if anybody that wants to read, grab your cards and shuffle them, thinking about Brandy here. And we're thinking about her while we're shuffling our card, and then choose her card. Now, I trust my cards, so I know that the first one on this deck is her card. But if you don't trust your cards yet, if you don't have, like, haven't developed a relationship with your cards, then fan them out like this and pick one. So you're going to choose their card. Now, when you look at their card, think about the first thing you see. You're going to go with their first flash. Okay. A lot of times the angelic energy on the card, what they want to show you, the angels are quick. They are way, way quick. Hi, Kimberly.
I have a quick question. Could you show us how you're shuffling the cards? Because you said it, but I can't see your hands.
Okay. Can I finish doing this? And
Yeah,
then I'll
go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So we're going to, the first flash that you see, when you look at the face of the card, is the first thing that you want to talk to the person about. You also want to be aware of where the angels are around you. Like when we sang in the Archangels, did you feel any of them still with you? Did you feel any of them really strong or coming near you, coming around you? Like I've got Archangel Michael back behind me. He's like always likes to protect me. So you want to connect with the energy of the person that you're reading. You're going to ask for a specific message for that person. And so our person that we're targeting right now is Brandy. And then I'm going to be the first person to give Brandy a reading. And then those of you that have a card deck today are going to give a message to Brandy. And then when you speak your message, you just like, don't plan it, just tell them the first thing that you saw, and then let the angels speak the rest for you. So any questions about this? I'm going to show you guys how to shuffle again before we start. But any questions about these six steps before we move forward? Okay, good. So I'm going to stop sharing that. Now we can see each other better. And so Kimberly, if you want to see me better, what you want to do is you want to go to view and you want to change it to speaker view. And then you can see me. And then if you want to go into the little three dots of the small picture of me and you hit on the three dots, you can hit pin. Okay, so that no matter what else is happening to people's stuff, you can see me. Okay, so here is.
Okay, I don't see view in my thing. I see share screen, but I tried that and that didn't work.
Okay, did you go up to view? View is in the top right corner.
Oh, yes, I see view.
So click on that, go to speaker
Okay,
view.
okay, now I see it big. Okay, thank you.
So now you see me bigger. Okay, so what you got to do is you have to have your thumb on one side, okay, and then 3 fingers on the other, okay, so that it's more, so you've got your thumbs facing each other and you really got a solid hold on the deck, okay? Okay, we got it? Okay, and then what you're doing is you're just letting, it's kind of hard, I'm doing this in the air. So don't do it in the air, do it down by your table. Okay.
Oh,
And letting the cards come together.
that works pretty well, thanks.
Okay, good. All right, so let's find out. I've got a card here for Brandy. Let's see who else has a card today. See who's reading cards and who's receiving cards. So Brandy, oh, wow. Okay. This is the Divine Order card. This is Archangel Raguel, and Archangel Raguel is one of the archangels of the heart. And he's one of the archangels that talks about balance and justice. And even though things may appear to be crazy, know that things are actually it's all happening in divine order. And you can kind of trust that about what is unfolding, and then know what your job is, how you can move forward, being able to love. If you have like a legal dispute with somebody, how you can move forward with love in that situation, and what is best for everyone. The divine order is going to be working out. Maybe not in our time frame. Maybe we want to see it happen and change much faster than it's actually going to. But we we can trust that what we are showing up and what we are doing in that energy that we are giving out is going to be in concert, in alignment with divine order. So that's the card I have for Brandy. Now, who else is reading cards today? So Brandy, hold on. I'm going to ask for your feedback, but I'm going to ask other people that brought cards today to read if they've got a card for Brandy. So who's got a card for Brandy? Kimberly, go.
Okay, it's called Raise Your Vibration. Is that one?
Okay.
And I don't know what more to say about it. It's a man with an orange shirt with his hands up to the sky, and there's all kind of gold and really pretty pictures coming kind of up
Okay.
behind his back up to the sky.
Can you hold up the card, Kimberly?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, now now, how do you think this relates to Brandy?
I don't know.
Do you think she is being told to raise her vibration, or do you think she's being told, wow, your vibration is really high?
I think she's being instructed to raise her vibration.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
All right, who else has cards that they would like to read for somebody? Okay, Kia, was that a hand going up? If it is, go ahead and unmute. You've got a card for Brandy?
Yes, I have a card for Brandy. You know, I was wanting to ask first of all, okay, because I'm still shuffling with Brandy, but how do you pick a card? Do you get it from the top, open the deck, grab your...
So the more that you work with your cards and you have confidence, like for instance, for me this morning, it was just like, I was thinking about intuition, and of course I pulled the intuition card, right? Or I was thinking of, so it's just, I get to know my cards, and I know that I ask the angels, is this card is this Carolyn's card? Okay, because Carolyn was the next one to show up. So she's the next person getting a card. So I asked my deck, is this Carolyn's card? And I hear a yes or a no. If I hear a no, then I will fan my card deck out like this, and I will say, okay, which is Carolyn's card? And I will go like this.
Okay.
Huh, cool.
Okay, so I guess like everyone has a different way, whatever they feel.
You have a different way of doing it. It depends how long you've been working with your cards. What kind of this particular deck I've been working with for 5 years. So I have a really strong connection to it. But when I pick up a new deck, I get, when I pick up a new deck, it's like it comes into my rotation. I usually pull a card from 5 different decks every morning, and I'm learning the new cards day by day as I go. Whereas I'll just take one peek at these cards and I just know what they mean. So these are the ones that I use in public,
Right.
when I'm reading for other people. Whereas the ones decks that I'm working with and learning, are ones that I'm working with me right now, but later on I might, use for other people.
Okay.
So you have a card for Brandy.
Yes.
Okay, what did you get? What did you pull for her?
Okay, I have, gentleness with Archangel Sandalphon.
Good.
Okay. Okay, so it says, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. So I feel like maybe she's been like going through some hard times, and or like whenever she does things, like I feel like she beats herself up about it. So like I feel like maybe she should like like what he's saying, be gentle with yourself. Know that you are worthy, and you are wonderful. I feel like at times she might be beating herself up, saying like, oh, she didn't do good enough and stuff. But I feel like, you know, he's saying you are good enough.
Yeah.
So just celebrate yourself, celebrate your good things, and let the negative go.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you, Kia. I'm so glad to have you with us.
Thank you.
Okay, and who else has a card that they want to read for Brandy? Carolyn, did you want to read read cards today?
Sure, I've got one for you, Brandy. I pulled a nice card. Let me show it to you. Let's see if it'll show up. This background's so crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, I love the message. It says, no need to worry. Okay, no need to worry. And what it's saying is that the energy of fear and worry actually lowers our vibration. So what they're suggesting is to raise your vibration and to visualize the loving outcome that you want to see happen, and put your energy into what you want to see happen instead of your worst fear. So it's like, you know how we go to like the worst case scenario? Well, this is more like bringing in the best case scenario and then not worrying about it. Just put it on the shelf and go about your business. So it's a very positive card.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Carolyn. And let's see, was there anyone else that wanted to read for
Can I
Brandy?
just mention something?
What do you need, Kimberly?
Okay, the first card I picked for Brandy was self-acceptance. And I think that's much more appropriate after hearing all of this.
Well, we don't know. You know, we are going to hear from Brandy in a minute.
Okay, I just wanted to mention it.
So don't decide that you already messed up. You don't know. You haven't worked.
No, I just think the self-acceptance is one that should be made.
All right, no, you're just co-signing somebody else's card. Okay, let's see if anybody else has a card for Brandy.
I have one.
Okay, go ahead, Samantha.
Expand your energy, increase your energy. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for filling me with unlimited energy of divine love and light. I don't know if you have low energy at times, but the first thing that hit me on the card was the light. So working with visualization is very powerful for you, I believe. And working with a white light or a violet flame, like the violet sacred flame, like envisioning it around you would be really good.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
Samantha. So glad you're here with us. That sounds amazing.
Thanks.
And Diane, did you want to read cards for people, or are you here to receive today?
Well, I got in late, sorry. I had a yoga class that they threw at us, you know, and it was just way out of. So I sat down at 12:15 and I'm just getting into everything. And I did bring my cards out, but I'm not quite there yet.
Okay.
So yeah.
So we'll have you pass on Brandy, but we'll have you when we're ready to shuffle and choose a card for Carolyn. We'll come and see what you got.
Okay.
So Brandy, go ahead and tell us how we did. Tell us what's going on and which of the messages that you received resonated with you the most.
Boy, I would have to say just about everything. Last night, I've been having a lot of trouble sleeping lately. So rather than tossing and turning, I decided to use that time for meditating. And last night I was meditating on opening my heart chakra larger, and I was visualizing. For some reason, I know that, especially in the beginning with Kyle Gray's course, I had a hard time imagining myself surrounded with golden light. Every time I tried it, it was violet colored. It was purple, which happens to be my favorite color. And then I found out I never knew about a violet flame until I mentioned that. So that always comes up as the violet flame. And I was kind of very struck that she just mentioned that. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I've been, all of it just hit bing, 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 bing about around. And my energy is a big problem of mine too. So, I mean, and Metatron is constantly telling me, Ray, clean your vibes, and I'm always pulling the raise your vibes cards. So, I mean, they're all right there.
Okay, there you go. Okay, so everybody pat yourself on the back. You did a good job. Thank you, Brandy.
Yeah.
And
Thank
now,
you all.
Our next person that we're going to be shuffling a card for, shuffle your cards and pick a card for Carolyn. Carolyn was our next person that got here. So let's all pull a card for Carolyn. While you're doing that, while you're choosing it, I'm going to say sensitivity is the card that I've got for Carolyn. And it is okay to be sensitive. Maybe, you know, in childhood, people say, you're too sensitive. Well, they don't understand that there are, you know, amazing beings on this planet that are very, very sensitive. And we're here to take people to raise the vibration of the planet. So with your sensitivity, with your love, with your feeling, with your empathy. So this is really a card for empaths that can feel other people's pain, emotion, stuff. And just to be able to be sensitive and yet also be able to do the work of Archangel Michael and know, okay, what is mine and what is not mine, so that people are not like hurting your feelings, but you're just able to. I keep noticing that she's playing the harp here. So just having enough sensitivity to not being worried about what other people think and to just be hearing the music from the angels. So that's what I've got for Carolyn. Okay, who else had a card for Carolyn? Kimberly, go ahead, Kimberly, you got one, and then we'll ask Brandy what she's got.
This one is honesty and communication. See if I can show it to you.
Okay.
And it's a pretty lady with kind of a violet aura. And then beyond that, you can see the really beautiful angel wings that are pink. And one more pink or salmon. And it looks like between her hands, she has a great crystal, almost like a crystal vase. See if I can make
Okay, cool. So what message do you have for Carolyn with that card?
I don't know.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll let you think about it and I'll let you decide at the end
Okay.
what message that card is. Okay, Brandy, go ahead and give Carolyn a message.
I had a jumper for her. As I was shuffling for her, it jumped right out. It is Archangel Jeremiah. It says the miracle of forgiveness is the card. And sometimes we don't realize what a burden it is to ourselves that we carry an unnecessary burden. And he's encouraging that to be burned away with going within and burning this away because it's unnecessary baggage. And then you will feel the miracle of forgiveness once you go through this process.
Beautiful.
That's what I have. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who else has a card for Carolyn? Go ahead.
Kiala. Okay, so I have all is well with Archangel Jeremiah, same angel that Brandy's had. Yeah, everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. So this is the card.
Beautiful.
And it's telling me that like she's also going through rough times now, but she's confused and needs some guidance. And I feel like Archangel Jeremiah is telling her that not to worry. It'll all work itself out. So and you'll find hidden blessings. So like to me, I feel like she should like try to watch the signs and then she'll know the answers. So it'll come to her and everything will be okay. That's what basically it's saying. Like, don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be okay.
Okay. Beautiful. Thank you. Samantha, did you have a card for Carolyn?
Yes, I had, it says yes, and it has Archangel Raphael. Please help me trust my feelings as the accurate barometer of truth. So I think it's like trusting your intuition, your gut feelings. Maybe I noticed there was the angel over a baby. Maybe this has to do with relationships. Perhaps I'm not sure what to trust or whether to trust your instinct in a certain relationship or your feelings. or just perhaps in general, but the answer is within you, and you are infinite, and you are, the universe is within you, and you can trust your inner voice is what I'm getting.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. And let's see, Diane, you have a card for Carolyn.
Yes, I do. And basically, when I picked in, it's still my Archangel Michael cards. I haven't got the other deck yet, but basically what I was told right off was that she needs to awaken herself to higher levels of connection, that this is would be such a blessing for her at this time, and that it would just be so helpful, and it would be like a rock for her to ground her. And then I turn the card over and it says, you and your loved ones are safe. And they showed me protection, protection, protection. And that's part of her lifting her level of connection. More of that comes in strongly. Okay.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Diane. And Kimberly, do you have something to add to your reading?
Yes, I looked it up, so I thought that might be easier.
You cheated.
I did, but
Okay,
anyway.
but do not read it to us. Just tell us what you know now.
Okay, it says that you are being asked, you're at a point now you have the responsibility to speak your truth and your communication, and it's a big responsibility.
Okay, so did we get to everybody? Then it's time for Carolyn to tell us how we did.
Oh, you all did magnificent. Thank you so much. You're right in line with the readings I did this morning on myself. I'm moving into teaching online as well. More and more people are coming in. So I am speaking my truth. There is a lot of honesty and communication in my new relationships. And I'm much more assertive and coming into my queen energy, which is fun. And my cat's name is Princess, by the way. Jeremiah is kind of personal because my son's name is Jeremy. Forgiveness of my family of origin definitely comes into play. I know that all is well. I'm seeing a lot of new opportunities unfolding that I did not create. They came to me from my vision and manifesting abilities. I do trust my feelings. I'm a spirit medium, and I am extremely sensitive and aware of the higher levels of connection. So you are all right on. And then the yes, I was wondering if I should go out with this guy, and you're saying yes, and to go into higher levels of connection, and that I'll be safe. But that's good. So I might maybe go to coffee with them then. Thank you.
Yeah, coffee's a good first step. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, oh, she's got coffee right there. Okay, good. Okay, so now our next person that showed up today was Kiala, right? Yeah, I think, yeah. I'm mispronouncing your name. It's
Kiala.
Kiala. Okay,
Yeah.
so shuffle the cards. Think about Kiala as you pull the card, and this is the card that I've got. Ooh, this is Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is the messenger angel, and she's saying creative writing. So if you do some journaling, you've got some conflicts going on, you've got a lot of things going on in your mind, asking Archangel Gabriel for help with like automatic writing, where you write down a question for Archangel Gabriel, and then see if you can write down the answer. Just like let it come to you, and then just keep your hand moving on the paper. So sometimes people can channel on the computer, but it's easier when you're first learning to do it on by hand. So this is like, so working out the conflicts and the questions. It's like you have a lot of questions, and Archangel Gabriel can help you with what messages are actually coming to you. So that's what I've got for you. And who else has a message? Go ahead, Caroline.
Hi, Kiala. I have a beautiful card, big happy changes. And the first thing I noticed was her arms just releasing things from the past that might be dragging her down. Just big release, and then allowing all of that good, big, happy stuff to come in abundance, and holding a space for it so that you can hold it, a big space. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, and Brandy, you had a card.
I do. Boy, that's a good one. Archangel Michael, there he is. You are protected. And of course, he is a big workhorse for all of us in, cutting excess baggage away and shining the brightest you can possibly shine by removing this excess stuff. But that's Archangel Michael. That's about all I have to say. Wow. Great pull.
Awesome. And Samantha, did you have a card?
Yes, I got give us your cares. Dear Archangel Raphael, I am willing to release any fears to you. It's about, please allow me to let go so that you can fully guide me in the situation. So letting go and giving your worries to the angels and trusting. I think trust is a lot of it, like trusting that they really will take care of you and your fears and all that will be in good hands.
Beautiful. Thank you, Samantha. And Kimberly, you have a card for Kiala? Oh, pretty. Okay, so you're muted, Kimberly. There you go.
Okay. Anyway, what I said is it's a really pretty card, as you can see. To me, it looks almost like a queen with an aura around her, and it says healing energy. And apparently the angels are all around you, and they're giving you healing energy and helping you to learn healing energy.
Beautiful. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you. Good job. And Diane, do you have a card for Kiala?
Yes, I do. And when I pulled it, first thing that they said to me was honor. And they showed me her putting her hand over her heart and then your hands in prayer and bowing forward, that she has this honor about her and it's flowing through her from the divine.
Wow.
And it was just such a beautiful energy, this like a blessed type energy that was flowing through her. Then I turned the card over and it says, your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. They said, go to that level and accept. Just have your heart open, your hands open, your mind open, and your soul, and all will come to pass in a beautiful, beautiful creation. And that was it.
Thank you, Diane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. So did everybody go? I'm losing it here. So I think that's it. How did we do?
Oh, wait, I didn't get it.
You didn't go? Okay, go, Kimberly.
No, I didn't get a reading.
Yeah, I know. We haven't gotten feedback yet from Kiala.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's everything. Everyone did awesome. Yeah, big changes are coming. Big changes are coming. Well, I won't blurt it out, but and the creative writing, I've been just like doodling and if I read so I've been doing that a lot more. I have to get on it with my journaling and stuff, but and then Archangel Raphael from Samantha allow to just, yes, trust, yes, that's good. And the angels will take care of me. Yes. I work with the angels a lot every day. I call on the angels and stuff. So it really helps. As far as angels are all around me, I feel that because I call them in every day. So, and honor, accept. I truly believe all this is so true. This is what is happening, and I feel the like this power flowing through me and giving healing and getting healing. There's so much healing I'm doing right now. So receiving and giving. receiving and yes. So thank you so much. That was all so awesome from all of you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, guys, pat yourselves on the back. Everybody did good. And now we're focused on Kimberly. So as you're shuffling your cards and you're choosing a card for her, go ahead. I'm going to talk first. This card is relationship harmony, and we've got an angel holding a big light, saying that you've got Archangel Raguel, which is one of the archangels of the heart, that helps us work with justice and making sure that it's justice for everybody and looking at everybody's side. So it is what is good for the whole in the whole relationship. And so he's got a huge torch with light on it, bringing light to a relationship that you think that may be troubled, help you look and maybe look beyond what you're seeing so that you can see into the shadows of what's going on in that relationship that maybe you didn't know about, so that more relationship harmony can come into that. So that's what I have for you. And who would like to give a reading to Kimberly? Go ahead, Carolyn.
Kimberly, I picked listen to your intuition. And what it's showing is a lot of butterflies around the head. So it's instructing you to listen to your heart and your gut and not let all the stuff about the mind counteract that first gut instinct that you receive. You can trust that. Take that. That first thing that comes is the right thing.
Good. Thank you, Carolyn. Samantha, do you have a card for Kimberly?
Yes, I got stay positive. And the first thing I noticed was nature. Maybe nature right now would be very healing for you. And just looking at everything that happens in a positive light, trying to put it in perspective and practicing positive thinking is always very powerful and beneficial. So that's what I got.
Beautiful. Thank you, Samantha. And Brandy, go ahead and give Kimberly a message.
And I have a little bit of a question before. I was shuffling while we were talking. My first pull was Archangel Michael, but I thought, well, maybe I didn't shuffle well enough. So I did a second pull, and I got this beautiful gal here. Speak your truth.
Yeah.
Archangel Gabriel, which I love the way this gal stands with her hip cocked, like step forward, speak your truth, don't be shy, sister. So I think this really is a good one.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah. So I have cards sitting right here. These are all the cards that I've given readings on today. So when I'm like doing a session like this, I'll put the cards that I've already pulled aside so that they don't keep coming up. Okay. But if you're in a regular reading and you get the same card for yourself the second day too, just figure, I still need this message.
Yeah.
So okay, so Kiala, you have a card for
Kimberly. Okay, so I have Archangel Raziel, spiritual understanding. And it says, Archangel Raziel, I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths.
Beautiful.
So it's showing me that like she's been getting signs and symbols, so she needs to pay attention to these signs and symbols, and she'll find her answers and she'll understand the spiritual part of it even more. So that's what I get.
Has everybody read for Kimberly? No, Diane, do you have a card for Kimberly?
Yes, I do. And it's Archangel Michael. And basically, when I just picked this card, the first message I got was joy and truth. And then they progressed and they showed me a big pot that she is supposed to put her joy and truth with a big spoon and just stir it around and stir them around together. And then they said, create create your own joy and truth. And they actually showed it like as if it became a dough, and she was able to turn it into whatever her heart desired. So be very creative is what they're saying to me, because you can create so much joy and truth in your being. Okay.
Thank you, Diane. Okay, how did everybody do, Kimberly?
Really, really well. It was really interesting. One thing I want to ask Kayla, who just read, did you mean, excuse me, did you mean that you took a dough like making bread, or dough like a deer?
That was Diane.
Oh, I'm sorry, Diane.
It was dough like a bread, and they showed you kind of weaving it and turning it into whatever your heart desired.
Okay.
Okay, so any other messages resonate with you, Kimberly?
Well, I thought it was neat that, or interesting that nature came up a few times. I really love nature, and I can't get out as much as I used to because my dog situation. My big guy doesn't like to walk as much as Lady did. So it's very short little walk right in front of where I live. So it's not much nature, but I did get 2 more plants yesterday on my patio, and I love that. I love the gardening and stuff. So that part is good. And as far as the creative stuff, I know I've got a lot of creative stuff going on inside of me, but putting it from me out, I have trouble with that. I do the old procrastinating thing, which is awful, but I do. And I'm not good at making it come out. I write notes to myself to do stuff, but I don't always follow up on it.
Okay, great. Thank you, everybody. We're doing good. Okay, we've got Samantha. Everybody was pulling a card for Samantha now. So focus on Samantha as you look at your cards. The card I've got for you, Samantha, is clairsentience. Okay, and this is, again, I mean, Archangel Raguel has been coming up all freaking day for me. This is the Archangel of the heart, the Archangel of justice, and you see the big star in the middle of his heart. So what this is telling me is to just focus, there's huge light within your heart, and to stay focused on the light within your heart, because the angels are busy working with you to light up your heart so that you can see and from the heart even more. They're sentient so that you can actually feel that they're there with you, that they're there in your heart, that your heart's bursting open with love there. That's what I've got for you, Samantha. And who else has got a card for Samantha? Go ahead, Brandy, and then Carolyn.
Yes, I pulled another lovely card, Archangel Raguel, honor your feelings. She's showing this beautiful lotus blooming. And the more you go with your feelings, the more you open up, the more you honor them, the more you step into your true, authentic self. And this is, I think, what she is encouraging you to do.
Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, Carolyn.
Samantha, I have asked your angels, and it's this beautiful connection between the person and the angel, your own personal angels who've been with you through all your entire life and your incarnations before this. They know you intimately and they know your path. So ask them to help you, and they will bring it into manifestation for divine will. So it's whatever God's will is for you, and when you line up for that and ask your angels for help, there's nothing you can't do.
Beautiful. Okay. Who else has a card for Samantha? Go ahead, Kimberly.
Okay, this one is opportunity and change, and it's a really neat looking female angel, and she's wearing multicolor dress with multicolor wings, and she's got looks like a robin in her one hand. It's really pretty. And that's it.
Okay, great. Thank you. And Kiala, do you have a card for Samantha?
Yes, I have I picked this card before for someone else. It's Archangel Sandalphon, gentleness. So I feel like I was kind of hesitant because I picked this for someone else already, but I was thinking, well, probably needs the gentleness too. So I would say pretty much the same thing. Don't stop beating. I would feel like she's beating herself up about the thing she's doing, but she is doing good work, and I feel like she needs to trust it more and know that she is good at what she does. So just trust and believe that she is doing wonderful work, and just go from there.
Beautiful.
Yourself. That's what I get.
All right. And Diane, you have a card for Samantha?
Yes, I do. And oh my God, talk about a connection, because the first thing I felt that came to me was trust, 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 and to set yourself free. And I turned the card over and it said, detach from this situation. So it just felt inside like she has something going on that is needing for her to release it, let it go, trust the divine to help you with what is going on in your life at this time. And it just felt like that was almost just said just a moment ago, but it was back. It came to me also. All righty.
Beautiful. Thank you, Diane. How did we do, Samantha?
Amazing. Thank you. Yeah. With the opening, like working with my heart energy, I do feel like there's a lot of light in me and I need to work with that and trust it more. Trust was, like a lot of you touched on trust. I definitely am working on the trust. I do trust to an extent, but I think there's further to go. There's further to expand. And the robins are one of my favorite birds. I really connect with them. I just find joy in them. And all of the cards really resonate with me.
Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you. So you guys, we're doing really good. We have one person left. We have Diane that still needs a reading. We are at an hour. If you guys can stay, please stay, because I not only do we want to read a card for Diane, but I want to let you know that you can get a free playlist link from my YouTube channel on some of the Archangel classes that I've taught over the last couple of whatever. So if you're interested in that offer and you want to make sure that you get that link, then stay on and get that. Otherwise, if you have to go ahead and go.
Thank you.
Now we're pulling a card for Diane. And Diane, we've got Life Review. And this is Archangel Jeremiah again. Okay, so we've got Archangel Jeremiah, and I'm feeling I feel a lot of the red here, a lot of the swirling red. So this is really good. I feel like you're really, really grounding in what you're learning and what you're knowing and what you can give forth. So what you've actually been giving out to people is much more embodied than previously. That's what I'm getting from all of this. So if you want to be doing a life review right now, journaling is a really good way to do that. So I'll leave Archangel Jeremiah with you. And who has that? Brandy, go ahead.
I have the surrender card. I get a feeling of just falling back and let the angels catch you, because they're saying, I got you. You know, just surrender and let it go. We got you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. And
I've got one.
go ahead, Kimberly, and then Carolyn.
Okay, I have a great one. Let's see if you can see it. That is two angels facing each other. One is black and one is white, and they both have beautiful violet wings. And it says friendship and union. So I think that's really wonderful.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Kimberly. Okay, who else has a card for Diane?
I do.
Okay.
It says get more information. And what I'm seeing is you asking your guides when you're giving a reading to say, what else? What more can you tell me about this? Please give me more. And you'll get more information from them. And then also people that you're dealing with, ask for more information from them too. How do you feel? What do you need? How can I support you? Okay.
Beautiful. Thank you. And Kiala, do you have a message?
It's funny she just said that, her last sentence. I got 2 cards for Diane. First jumper was so I feel like she's a counselor already. This is Archangel Azrael. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. This is, to me, I feel, I got chills right now, but I feel 100%. This is so her. This is like exactly her. I feel like she counsels a lot of people, or can just speak, something like when people like flock to her. I feel like people flock to her and she can just say, answer them or give them guidance, like just naturally, without even knowing that she's doing that. That's how I feel about that. And I guess that's why this is a jumper too. But I also got this card, Patience. So Patience is Archangel Raphael. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So I feel like there are things in the works right now. And like what Archangel Raphael is saying, just give it time and it'll bloom. So you can't just, plant the seed and see a flower, tomorrow, but it's working. It's going its natural course. So just patience. And I feel like she has patience already. So, but when I see Archangel Raphael, I think beauty and just like everything beautiful. So everything will be beautiful for her. So in time. So that's what I get for her.
Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, Diane, how did everybody do?
Oh, dear goodness, fabulous. Thank you so much. I could relate to each and every one of you, all the way from the surrender to everything you said, Renee. And yes, people come to me and ask me to help them with different things. And correct, so many times I don't even realize my heart gets so involved in assisting others more than I ever realized. And you all touched bases with me so much. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it.
Please, I have a question. Did the friendship and union thing come up at all? I was thinking maybe you had a good friend that.
Well, actually, I've been working with some new angels, and they use that violet purple color that you spoke about.
Yeah.
And I've really been working with them strongly. And that's where that touched me, with the colors and us being together like a team type thing. So that really touched me also. Thank you so much.
Certainly.
Okay, go team. Everybody give yourself a pat on the back. Applause. Great job, everybody. I'm gonna share screen really quick again so that you guys can see. We have a closing song that we always sing. You don't want to miss that. So I'm gonna skip talking about the astrology. I'm gonna let you know I'm taking August and September off to do a writing project. This is my YouTube channel. I'm gonna put this in. I'm going to put this in the chat, but this is what my YouTube channel looks like at the moment. I went through and I cleaned a lot of stuff off. This is just all card readings that have been done over the last year. We got some new moon things happening. And so this is what my YouTube channel looks like right now. But you can also, for the next 2 months, look at the playlist that I created about the last there's 14 archangels that we covered in this playlist. So this is a free playlist for you guys. that you can just come and look at. This is actually what I'm going to put in the chat right now. So let me stop sharing and get it over to the chat so that, oh man, the chat's over here. Sometimes Zoom moves the chat around. So this is the playlist. Now, if you are on my email list, then you will get an email with that playlist in it. If you are in my Facebook group, I will post that list. So let me go back and just make sure that everybody knows how to keep in touch with me. If you go to my website, I have on sale right now a 5-week video course that I did in March with some of the people here, and you can purchase that if you want to, but you don't have to. You can just listen to the free ones if you want. So we are now at the closing song. These are the lyrics to the closing song. If you want to imagine that we're holding each other's hands, that we're giving and receiving this energy of love and peace in this circle of love, in this circle of peace, in this circle of love, in this circle of peace. I feel our unity, love, sweet security. I feel our unity, love, sweet security in this circle of love, in this circle of peace. Okay, goodbye, everybody, and have